So this could be... Wait, let's see if my mic is working, because last stream... we all know what happened last stream. Okay, my mic is on. Okay, sweet. Okay, so this is in-game what's happening right now, so... Here we go.
Higgs wants to connect the knots of your network with Amelie's beach. So it's pretty clear where they went.
So how do we get there?
I can't. But you and Amelie have a strong connection. You've been to her beach plenty of times, right? You can make the jump. You gonna come through for me?
I'll try to take him alive.
Promise me. I'm the one who finishes him off.
Whoa, hey! Jesus,
Good.
fragile.
Then I'll help you get
I
where
know
you
a
need
man
to.
wants to be finished off, but you don't have to be so bold about it.
I can send us both at once. But I'll be right behind you.
I thought you said you couldn't go to her.
I can't. But I can go to you. By the ties that bind us together. The Dreamcatcher will lead you to her.
And then?
The Misanga will lead me to you. You're going in like that?
Yeah, I don't need a weapon. I'm not gonna take Lou either. Fragile.
What?
Do you have anything to eat?
Oh, no, Sam, don't. No, Sam. Shit! The bitch got him addicted to the bugs!
Got you hooked, huh?
Sam, you've lost so much aura points for that shit.
Sam, be careful.
He's eating bugs!
Worst comes to
Hey,
worst.
this ain't no Hakuna Matata kite shit. That's an actual bug you just ate. Twice. 3 times. I mean, fair enough, she said.
For this to work, I'll have to touch you. Close your eyes.
His eyes are already shut. Are you blind?
Now picture Amelie in her beach. You love her, right? You love her. Here it is.
Damn. Might have to buy a new one. Where do you even get those umbrellas? Does she make them, or like, can she buy them off like eBay? E-boy.
Amelie?
Sam? What are you doing here?
I didn't think he's a Jedi.
You ready to end this? Before the end of everything?
Madam Web.
What are you gonna do to her?
What I'm supposed to do? Keep the extinction entity safe until the slate is wiped clean. There's no stopping the sixth extinction. No matter what you, me, or anybody else does, humanity has a few 100,000 years left, tops. Why don't we just cut to the chase? Accept our fate. Let the creatures before us. We all know what's coming. Why delay the inevitable? Those of us with dooms, her, we're all bound here for a reason. We are all of us a part of the Death Strand. In this place, this fucking beach. There's no repatriation here, no. One of us dies, that's it. He goes to the other side. It's nice, huh? Lucky loser gets to put an end to this rinse and repeat bullshit once and for all. So, no BTs, no void outs, no bullshit. Just a good
old-fashioned boss fight.
Stick versus rope.
Gun versus
versus
Strand.
Strand. One more ending before the end. One last game over.
It's actually a really easy boss fight.
I am the particle of God. Come on! We doing this, Sam? Where'd you go?
Peekaboo, asshole!
Oh, I've still got plenty of ammo.
Give me a hug!
What's the holdup, Sam? Racking your brain, thinking of a better way. Where there ain't. What's it all for?
An ending.
That's what. The one coming to us all, be it today or tomorrow.
Give me one. But how do you do it? Gotcha.
Back in America's glory days, just putting off the inevitable. It's fucked stuff.
Hey, you like that? I beat him up with the suitcase?
You just got no place for us. Tell me all you want, but the Death Stranding's proof enough.
Take a boot. Not really good at punching, is he?
Done deal. You know?
Yeah, you like that?
I don't need the gun, Sam.
Bullshit, Bowie knife.
I can beat you. We got all the time in the world.
Where you go? Did you just call me an old man? Oh shit! Ah! I'm an old man that can fight. Oh my god, let's chuck his PlayStation at him. Let's beat him up with the PlayStation.
Let's have some fun. Hey, dude. Over here.
Okay.
We've got all the time in the world. You don't push. Come on. Let's have some fun. What's wrong, Sam?
Back shots. Where are they? I can smell them. Oh shit! Ate a bug.
Had your fill yet? We've got all the time in the world. If you don't.
Eat crap.
Just don't get it, do you? You can't stop this thing. No one can. We got doomed, Sam. This was only ever gonna end one way. So come on!
Like Metal Gear Solid. Look at this. You can tell Hideo Kojima made Metal Gear Solid just by this. Ah!
Fuck my hands. Fuck my feet.
Fuck him!
Stop trying to give me a hug.
Damn it, Amelie.
One more.
Cheater! So cool.
Extinction.
No, give him a get on. The alternate ending, he actually grabs Pigs by the shoulder, then he leans in and gives him a good old smooch.
Getting a little touchy-feely there, Mr. Aphenphasmophobia. Well, congratulations. You won the game. Too bad you didn't stop shit. Well, get on with it.
He's like, oh, fuck.
Fragile.
Guess I left a lasting impression. I'm fragile. But I'm not that fragile. This time you're the one who's going to break.
Is that right? I think you'll find our bond is made of stronger stuff. Jimmy Power, damn it!
Oh, what's this? You're already broken.
Fuck. I'm Higgs. I'm the particle of God that permeates all existence. What are you? Honey, you ain't nothing but damaged goods.
You're damaged goods.
I'm surprised her hand didn't, like, cut, because it's, like, that old, like sand people.
Thanks.
What took you so long?
Had to fight a few dozen BTs, got to fight a giant BT, had to fight Higgs. I did have to walk here, by the way, Amelie.
I brought you a metaphor. Take it with you. Tell the lifers with Porter syndrome what happens when you hide behind the mask.
No. You keep it. It's better they hear it from the woman herself.
One more thing.
Yeah, this is what creeped me out. Was this baby?
Your little one managed to bring it here by picturing it as equipment. You mind? Babysitting sucks.
Oh, so this is his BB. I thought it was Higgs. Where did all the bullet damage go?
So where should I send you? Back east?
He doesn't need your help. He's got the chiral network. And he's got me. We can jump east together.
Amelie,
Lucky
fuck
him.
it. Nah, not fragile. Can you
We appreciate
appreciate
everything
that?
you've done for us. We really do. But we're good for now.
Nah.
Besides, I'm sure they need you back at Fragile Express.
Yeah. Better to scoop up all the pieces and put them back together. Wouldn't want to settle for anything less than perfection.
Fragile.
We're square, nothing owed, nothing left to say. So long, Sam.
What a dick.
Come on,
Amelie, you're a dick.
let's go. We still have work to do.
The flatter they are, the bitchier they are.
Do you still believe in me?
No?
Even without Higgs, I am a walking time bomb. I can end it all just like that. But what I want, what I have always wanted,
Then stop
was to be a
talking about
part of it.
ending it all.
For us all to be one. What?
Tell me the truth. Was this all for you or all for Bridget?
This is for our country. For our
Lies.
future, that is the truth.
Liar.
There's something that you need to know, Sam.
I'm actually
When you were
into
back
big
east,
booty
I
bit.
slipped out of here and I went to visit you.
What? You lied? Fuck me. You have any idea what it took for me to get here?
You wouldn't have come if I hadn't. You didn't care about America or bridges.
That's not how you spell America.
But we did know one thing.
That's
you did care
Mercia.
about. Something you were willing to cross a continent for. A reason to build the UCA. It was Die Hard Man's idea.
Great. So I'm Mario and you're Princess Peach. Now, you're right. I never gave a shit about this country. I have no ties to anything or anyone but you.
I'm so sorry, Sam. But it all worked out in the end.
I guess that's taken care of.
I know you have questions, but can you save them? For after?
Sure.
Let's go home.
How do we do it? Do we jump like Fragile?
No. The beach goes the whole way. We run together.
Run?
Yeah. Like Mario and Princess Peach.
I see what you did there. It's not funny. It's not funny when you do it. Wouldn't it be nice if we... How are you running in high heels?
Wait here, okay?
President Bridget Strand. So you finally invited me to the beach. Remember this? It's the same gun. And now I'm using it to make things right. You were supposed to make the world whole, not fuck it all up.
Okay then. Get on with it. There is no atonement. Not for us.
No. It can't be.
Face reveal?
You. Is that really you? Yes. It's me. John. Remember? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give me back my BB.
You're looking in the wrong place.
BB!
shit.
Emily?
Stay back!
Just like every Hideo Kojima game, it's once you think you're at the end, it's actually not the end.
Whoa, Sam, it's me. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you.
Where am I?
Back east of the Tar Belt. Your private room. You have Amelie to thank for that.
Where is she?
We don't know.
She didn't head back east?
No, but after she saw to you, she contacted HQ and left us a message.
Saying what?
I'm going to finish what Bridget started. Just that, and then... gone.
Bridget. I saw Bridget on the beach.
Sam, please. You yourself burned her body, remember? She wouldn't have remained on the beach. Couldn't have. Not even if it was her daughter's beach.
Check the logs. You've got them, don't you?
Sorry. We didn't get any of it. The only record we have is the one in your head. What else do you remember?
That guy was there too. Cliff. He took Die Hardman hostage.
The director?
That part you believe?
Well, it would explain why we haven't heard from him for so long. I always suspected him. But now I'm starting to piece together a different narrative. Something's been bothering me, you see. We've been operating on the assumption that Higgs was controlling Cliff. But that can't possibly be correct. Because Higgs is gone, and Cliff is still causing trouble.
You think Cliff is the mastermind?
Yes. He's likely holding Amelie and the director captive on the beach.
And that's where I'm going. Wait a minute. Where's Fragile?
She's safe here with us. But so long as you're over there, she won't be able to send you to the beach.
What?
You must understand, Sam. While you were unconscious, the situation changed quite a bit. We'll explain everything, I promise. But first, you should rest. All right?
Fuck rest. I'm going back to that beach.
And little Lou doesn't need a break either, I take it? Sam, you helped us extend the chiral network from coast to coast. And you dealt with Higgs, the UCA's enemy #1. We couldn't have come this far without you. But there is still one final step. We have to swear in a new president and establish a functioning government. Only then will America be whole again.
Why don't you save that shit for someone who cares? I've done my part. Fuck America. We've got bigger problems now.
I hear you, Sam. Government is the least of our concerns at this point. Cliff has Amelie. which means there may not be anything left to govern come tomorrow, if tomorrow comes at all.
Then why aren't we out there doing something about it? I don't care what she is, only that we get her back.
Right you are. Rescuing Amelie and averting the 6th extinction are one and the same, but neither will be possible unless you first come back east. We are in no position to give you orders, of course, but believe me when I say it is the only way.
Sam, everyone's here but you.
Fragile transported us back to headquarters.
You okay?
Never been better. Oh. Delivering so many people in such a short amount of time is new.
Mama. No, Lochner.
Yeah, I'm here too. Figured I should lend a hand.
We're all waiting for you, Sam.
No way in hell am I hauling myself all the way back there. Come on, Fragile. Let's do this.
I can't, Sam. And not just because I'm a wreck. It isn't safe to use the beaches to move people anymore.
Chiral spikes have become far more frequent, possibly as a result of expanding the network nationwide. Too many beaches sharing the same space, wires get crossed, and so forth. You can see the toll it's taking on the network itself.
With things the way they are, it's too
Harmon is
dangerous
such a
to
gentleman.
risk jumping through a beach. Even if I reach a beach, there's no telling where I'll come out on the other side. And I could get stuck in there. That's why I can't go to you either. But if I could get to the entrance of the beach, I should be able to get you there.
The beaches are still there after all. I can personally attest to that.
So yeah, you will need to hold yourself all the way back here. But once you have, I promise I'll take you to Amelie. Straight to her beach.
The two of you share a very special connection. Your dreamcatcher, her quipu. They are no mere trinkets. They are singular, irreplaceable totems, embodiments of your shared memories. Two sides of a coin. The price of entry to her beach. Dreamcatchers are a product of Native American tradition, that of the Ojibwe people, to be precise. They were said to ward off nightmares, to alter one's dreams. If Dooms is indeed Amelie's gift to us, her shared dream of our future, perhaps your totem is an invitation to change it. A test, challenging you to find hope amid their hopelessness. While we await your return, I'll search the beach for Amelie and the director. I doubt my ties to them are strong enough, but better that than sitting around doing nothing.
I'll see if I can't find something in the records on the three of them. Maybe they're more connected than we know.
We're waiting for you. The way home should be easier, right? Hurry back east. You already know the way. And when you get here...
I'm not eating your imaginary bug right now.
Oh. Finders keepers. Now, get out of there. And
Yo,
make
you
sure head
badass!
east, towards Lake Knot City. There's no cargo to deliver this time. Or rather, you're the cargo. That's the mission.
Yeah, so I have to go all the way back. Ugh. Now this is going to be a mission.
This child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or...
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
That's a new one. Die Hardman. Yeah, sure, let's do this, Cronkite. Miss Lane. least make a speed skeleton. Hell yeah. Okay, which way do I need to go? Yep. We have to get all the way here, all the way back there. This is gonna be fun, and there's no vehicle or anything.
Sam, it's Hardman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt.
I mean, it is better than nothing, really. So what if I go, like, around? No, it won't work. It's gonna be fun. They say it's gonna be easy, it's not. Pretty sure you can just go around. Fuck it. Yeah, we can actually just go straight around. Just follow the coast. Should have made a bunch of PCCs though. Oh well. A generator? If that's a generator, then fuck yeah. It's like a generator. Oh, okay, this dude's getting so many lights.
Listen to what I say. Keep it in mind. This son of mine.
Yes.
Remember when you wait.
Because I can keep going around this way to the Timefall farm. Recharge there. Then it's practically... Once I get to South Knot, that's the easiest. All this, I don't want to traverse. Fuck that shit. Imagine going through the mountains again? Hell nah.
When I'm not around.
When I'm not around.
When I'm not around. When I'm not around. When I'm not around.
Whatever. Fuck it.
Oh! Shit! Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to another generator.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal loot. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging.
Keep driving. No, there is not, man. Okay, sweet. I'm nearly at the Timeful farm. So once I'm here, hopefully I can steal another vehicle. The best part about the run back is all the music that gets played.
Next level trust issue.
I'm gonna enter mule territory and hope that I can just, like, yoink a truck off of them. Jump the fence.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I see truck. Into the height of the century. Not as fast as a bite, but it's better than nothing. Risked my life to get it, so I'm good using it. Isn't there a distro center? Or that up further? Actually, I might go to that one. Make a bike.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found. It's about the BP experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand.
Hey, you've already told me
Supposedly
this.
with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just a cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out her mother's grand plan, making sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand told the people what they wanted to hear, and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Nah, I'm not gonna go there. That one. the worst terrain to drive anything in. Come on, I see where I need to go. Nearly there. Or where I want to go so I can get a better vehicle than this shit. Hopefully I like a bike or something in here. If I do, then GG's.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
I need a reverse Triton too.
Clear. All weapons will remain hot. Decontaminated suit. All clear. Welcome. Sam for the bridges.
Fuck it, let's just steal someone's bike. So this should be like a straight path almost. If I find the road, then it's sweet. Let's go get the other one. Jesus Christ. Then why have a path here?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome. Sam for the bridges. There we go. Should there not be a road somewhere?
was risky. Shit. Oh, come on! Why am I not healing? Come on! There's gotta be a way to cross this. There's not. Oh my god. Wait, that's the road. How do I get onto the road? I need to get... Oh, my bike's gonna run out of battery. Before I even figure out how to cross this stupid little bucket. Yeah.
Hey, Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Nut. Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe.
We're nearly
By
back.
the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why
You're
else would
almost
Cliff
right.
hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her.
Deadman
and
was
the director.
almost right.
Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
You're almost right, Deadman. Yeah, look at that. There's another storm a-brewing.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last Stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last Stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last Stranding, he'll finally have his
they're
revenge
getting
against the world
most
that
of the
stole his
information
life
right.
and his child.
It's not all.
You've got to stop
It's
him,
almost
Sam.
right. It's not correct.
You've got to make the jump to get in and...
Like they have all the little pieces for the puzzle, but they're not putting them. But they're not putting them in the right places. Here we go.
Be there for you. And your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I had it all along. Your father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Damn. We're getting it. Look, the story is slowly unraveling, and this is the part of the game I actually like. I liked the game regardless when it first came out. It was the world that I liked. The story is what sold it for me. But the ending, how everything came full circle, was amazing. It's kind of like Expedition 33. Everything came full circle. So much aura. We're in Nam now, boys. We're in Afghanistan. Afghanistan. Well, it was either that or Vietnam. One of them.
Yeah.
Or are we in Iraq? Of course, the dory isn't affected by the tar. Damn, he has so much aura.
It's all my fault.
I don't want to use this gun.
I was born.
Get over here, fuckers. Come get some.
We need reinforcements. Move! We need reinforcements. Move, 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 move. Move, move. I was right.
He's up there.
Shoot the motherfucker. We need reinforcements!
This should be the last one, right? Yeah, like 4 times, then you get him. I don't fucking see him. There we go.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
Are you clear of hunger?
Who are you?
Are you the father?
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam,
You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
All this will make all that makes sense at the end of the game. If you're not understanding, see, I'm not sure if I should spoil it or not.
Take BB and get out of this place.
You understand? It all comes
There's
full
nothing I
circle.
can do for your wife.
I started getting.
Sorry.
Hey Minion, how you going?
Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it.
I've missed out on what? No, that's all good. That's all
But
good.
I served under you first. And your family doesn't.
How you been?
deserve
How you?
Anyway,
How you
why
been
are you helping
going?
me?
Can't speak.
If they catch you. Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
So how close to the end we doing in Death Stranding? I'm so. We're at the end of Death Stranding. I'm good. Thanks for asking. We're at the end. I think next stream will be the final one because I can only stream for like another 30 minutes or so. Actually no, I could do another hour, maybe.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far
What are we doing
from
next
Port Knox
stream?
City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember, Victor?
It's a toss between
Found lying
Horizon
unconscious
Zero
by the
Dawn
harbor and
or
brought you
finishing
inside.
Monster Hunter World.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe.
Unless you have an idea for next stream, Minion. Well, once I finish this game, that is.
It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about.
Okay, let's hear it. What's
Them
the
and
idea?
Bridget.
High
Funny
on
you should
Life?
say that.
I've already
I've got
played
something you
High on
should
Life,
see.
though.
Found it in the archives while I was digging around.
I've played that before, though.
It's a pre-recorded
Didn't
message
stream
from
it,
the
but I
director
played it.
labeled, "If I don't come back."
I've played it relatively high enough. Yeah, I've done that as well. I've done both. And I've played them relatively, like recently.
All right. This message is insurance. In case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got
In a
little
dream
present
barbecue.
from
What the fuck's
Emily.
that?
Said
In a
she'd take me to
dream
the beach if I
barbecue.
wanted.
Where's my phone?
But
Let's
I
look
need
this shit up.
this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along.
The fuck is this?
You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
What crap are you trying to get me to? What the hell is this? What am I looking at
Emily's
right now?
a blank
Minion.
slate too.
What
No
is this
past.
game that I'm looking at?
No record she ever existed. She's a ghost.
It's cool
And the thing
cutscenes. I
about
get.
ghosts,
What, you guess?
I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edgenorth City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her car remained, though her
I mean, I've played that recently, but I wouldn't mind replaying
division
it.
of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But
Not
though
sure
her
how that
health
would
was
work,
poor,
like run on my PC though.
Doom's
It might
numbers
blow
were
up.
off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that.
Because I mainly want to play games or stream games that I've never played before, or it's been
As far as I was
years since
concerned,
I've
her word
played.
was law. So when she
And
said
I
Emily
played
was her
Witcher
daughter,
3 like
best
end of
candidate
last
to
year,
succeed
beginning of
her,
this year.
I believed it.
Same with High on Life.
But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my
I mean,
access privileges.
Elder Scrolls Oblivion is up on
That's
my
how
list
I
to
found
stream.
Bridget was diagnosed
Do you have a friend?
with uterine cancer in her 20s.
Yeah, yes, I have friends.
And couldn't have children.
What?
You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's
That
no
is
way
PC.
Emily
Yeah.
could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Emily is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Emily is Emily?
It Takes Two. Oh,
Hell,
yeah,
all
see,
I know,
that's
the
on my
Eden
list.
theory
Me,
might be bullshit.
I have a friend who,
But if it's not,
It Takes Two will most likely be on my console because
she's
it's
the
free.
cause of the Death
I
Stranding,
have a friend. We just did a way
and I have
out
to accept
recently,
her
so
invitation.
we both want to do It Takes Two.
I've loaded my
But
gun
it comes
with
down to
automatic
timing
rounds.
because I'm always busy and he has his own stuff going on, so we need to
Connects my gun
find
to
a
her,
time where we can sit down and
to
play.
me, to him,
But
all
Split
of
Fiction
us.
It Takes Two is definitely on the list.
which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers.
Ooh,
nothing
Hitman's a good
special.
one. Hitman's a good
Don't
one.
have dooms. I can't repatriate like Sam.
We could do
either.
all of them. We could do
Don't know the first thing
Absolution,
about
Hitman
dying.
1,
I
2,
never
3.
tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single
That's a good
battlefield was
idea,
hell.
Minion. That's a good idea. Hitman's a
No
good
matter
idea.
how terrible it got,
It's been years since I played
never
Hitman.
died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Yeah, so, Bridget had no uterus, so how did she... Pizza Tower?
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a
Hell's
gun
a-
to Bridget when I
What
saw
the
him.
hell's Pizza
And
Tower?
Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too.
$30.
She was the one who got me out.
It's
What
so obvious to me
in
now.
God's forsake?
I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie.
It looks like Cuphead.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lakna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me
Please.
finish what I was saying, Sam.
We'll see.
I'll tell
Like,
him.
Fragile.
I'm not made of money. I can't
Shit,
start
you should be
dropping
arrested.
money left and right.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
We'll see, because
Say why he betrayed you.
there's other games I still want to... I
said it was
still on my
part of
list.
the
Like,
plan.
It Takes Two,
What?
She was their
Hitman, like
leader.
you said,
The terrorist void outs,
Elder Scrolls
the whole
Oblivion.
extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You could have told me what she was doing on the beach. You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach.
I get it. She's
Hurry
on the
back, please.
beach.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam. This is critical.
hell is he doing?
You know what day this is, Billy?
No.
Today would be a very special day for the Mummy. You're not born yet.
That cutscene was long as hell. Hey, you have no idea. I mean, that's a decent length cutscene. It's not long. Wait until the end of the game. The end of the game is one giant cutscene. The end of the game is like what?
And then,
like a 45-minute cutscene?
have a real party. No.
It's Hideo Kojima. He loves his cutscenes. Is he making the jaking it?
Check the terminal for available orders.
Jaking it? Who's jaking it? Okay, wait, no, wait. Do this. So I know what the jaking it meme is. Here we go. Yeah, steal someone's bike. Why not?
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't...
Order assigned. Keep on keeping on.
Okay, this shouldn't take that long.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed.
No, the bridge is right here.
We managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Which way is it? Come on. Come on. Oh wait, yeah, it's this way. Yeah. Shouldn't take that long to get back to the city. Once we get back to the city, what's left? I think it's the whole Amelie cutscene. Isn't this in first person? No. Death Stranding's always been third person. Holy mother of God! Got Caco demons. What game were you thinking of for it to be first person? Oh, shit. Were you thinking of Resident Evil? Oh, shit. Get. Oh, crap. Not too sure. Damn. Yeah, no, Death Stranding's always been third person. There's probably a mod out there to make it first person on PC. Jesus Christ! This terrain is nuts. There you go. So many bikes. Jesus Christ. Flying things are blobs. Is that what they're called? I used to call them cacodemons like from Doom. Oh shit! Why would you jump off the bike? Oh hell nah! The fucking Kraken! Pretty sure they're not. I'm pretty sure they're not called. They're called BTs, by the way, not blobs. I know what they're called, they're BTs. That's what they're called in the game, it's BTs. Beached things. Booty things. Why do you call them cacodemons? Have you never played Doom? Yes, like, yeah. In Doom, the flying demons are called cacodemons. There we go. Go back and get my bike. The flying, like, catfish-looking things in Doom are called cacodemons. So that's why I'm calling those things cacodemons, because they look like cacodemons. Where's my bike? How you run to the place? Yeah, but bike is faster. Oh, no, no, no! Why were they still going forward? Walking is just slower. Running just slower. Taking a bike, I would have ran. Yeah, but it would have taken me like 3 minutes to get there. It took me like not even a minute to get here. I lost my bike. My bike wasn't lost. It was just I had to jump off it because that giant thing spawned in. If I lost my bike, then yeah, I would have ran, but I didn't lose it. They give you a mode of transport which is faster than running, so why not use it? Keep going this way. BT the back. I'm gonna go. Alright. See you, minion. Thanks for hanging out. should be a generator coming up, maybe? There's the generator. And another bike.
Over here!
You talk back to me. Whoa, that was the first one. How far away are we? Oh, like 1,000 meters. Shit! Shouldn't be that long. Should be... Oh, I mean, there's the city right there. Oh, not this shit again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ almighty. Nah. Keep jumping, Sam. Sometimes you gotta back it up before you can set... Ah! There. Big brain. Think smarter, not harder. All you had to do was back it up and they just disappear. Not again. Oh, this one I think I have to fight. Ruby fucking dick. Look how cool that looks. Oh, yes. Even have. I'll say I don't have the gun, but that's not a problem. Where is it? Where are you? I wonder how you fight this thing. There we go. Got an arsenal on me now. Where is it? shit! Thought it landed on me.
Yes, you did it, Sam! Oh, I could... Kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch! I thought it was all over.
Please don't. Actually, do. Yes, please. And how convenient is that the bike right here for me? Well, this is the one that I was driving before. Here we go.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Shit, fucking, there's someone in the YouTube chat. Is this your first playthrough? No, it's not. Didn't... Keep forgetting that I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so it's fucking... Forget that it's two chats.
Sam.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together again.
The whole team? Die Hardman too?
Too much traveling to and from beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward. Similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only
That's
one
a great
who can reach
mover now,
us.
so get your titles right.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's Beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's Beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out. Repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but... she wants you. Wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame.
Yeah, but in this endgame, Doctor Strange and Wong aren't going to whip out a bunch of portals and summon every single superhero in the MCU.
I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. Is that about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And
easy.
If you kill her.
Done. Done deal.
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Easy. Done. Done deal. I'm killing her. She's done.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
Oh, I don't want to feel her though, she's flat. And she always whips her feet out.
I know you love her. You love her.
No, I don't. I'm gonna whip out the riot shotty and
There.
Sam. There you are.
all that will make sense very soon.
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Same strand. Look how cool that looks. So you have to keep... thought you had to go back in. I thought you had to go in.
And bridges falling down, falling down, falling down, London bridges falling down, my fair lady.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. Listen to me.
Ew, she's trying to touch me again. Yo, just kick her. She's got a mask on. She'll protect her face.
I love you, Sam.
Ew, don't say that while you're this close to me.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
Spit on her face.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
shot one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang.
Our whole universe is in it.
That brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me. And bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Sounds terrible, actually.
It's not like the world has long left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
It doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I mean, there is a third option.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Yeah, cheeks!
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
You send it all. Let's do this. And this is where the tedious shit comes into it. You think this is the end of the game, it's actually not. But it's the longest running fucking credits. So if I can actually make it all the way to that island. Here we go. Here's the first little... Don't you, like, respawn? Yeah, look. No, we don't.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Yeah, you keep respawning here the moment you get close to that island.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie. Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach.
Yeah, this is all interesting, but can I go home now?
I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Yeah, so if you're not understanding what's going on, Amelie and Bridget are the same person. Like they just said, Amelie never existed. Amelie was Bridget's, a part of Bridget's soul that got stuck on the beach, and her, kind of like her body was split into two beings. There was Bridget, which was her living world, which died of cancer. Then there was Amelie, which is, she rung up the story of her being her daughter, with the ability where she was born on the beach, blah 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 blah.
The beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded Bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me, and you did. You helped us complete the network, helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space.
That's so creepy.
It was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Yeah, so my knowledge of that, it's so Bridget wasn't the EE. I mean, she was technically, but it was always her, her car, her soul that got stuck on the beach, Amelie, if you will, was the EE. So Bridget gave birth to the EE, or created the EE by her soul. Something like that. And since she didn't want to bring on extinction, she was actually trying to reconnect the world, but ultimately failed. Sam helped her reconnect the world, and you'll find out what why Sam was so important. Maybe.
Pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
And if you haven't noticed, so obviously she killed Sam by accident when she was killing someone else, or trying to kill someone else.
I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you.
Yeah, so she created a repatriate when the universe didn't want one, or didn't need one. She upset the balance.
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Yeah, so we're gonna be waiting a while now. Yep, I'm pretty sure we gotta wait through all these credits.
Faintly
So, to give a little insight on what's happening, just so we can wait for these credits to run through, is if you haven't clicked on by now, and this is these spoilers, I won't say it, but Bridget and Amelie are the same people, like I said earlier. She killed Sam by accident as a baby, went to his beach or found him on the beach and brought him back to life. Doing so upsetted the balance of the universe because it then made Sam a repatriate because he was dead, and she brought him back to the land of the living and made a repatriate. Then from that point onwards, her nightmares starting spreading around to different people, giving people dooms. Sam was the first person that got dooms. Then it slowly started spreading like a virus. Then the Death Stranding happened, the Void Outs happened, then BTs were actually using Amelie's beach, being an EE, to crawl through to other people's beaches and cross into the world of the living to create Void Outs, to practically utter the Death Stranding, kill people, Void Outs, call them extinction. It's a really, really good story, and you have. It's one of those games where you have to pay attention to what the hell's going on. The reason why like we're all faded out is because I think it's meant to symbolize Sam's dead or lost. He's lost on the beach. Notice he says that if you get clicking the closing button. Pretty sure once this disappears, there we go.
A gun won't help you here, but it still has a role to play. Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know.
Yep.
You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Ah, there they are. 5 other extinction entities. Here we go.
I see him. This way. He's over there. Sam! Over here, Sam. Dead man. We're coming, Sam. You ready, Fragile? Ready.
Sam, I see him.
Okay. Blue, take me to Sam.
Here we go.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Hey, whoa, 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 put that arm down. Put the arm down. Before you trigger the ha, hi, sha, ha. I don't know how the German anthem goes. So, they're meant to be the other 5 extinction entities that's brought out a mass extinction.
Gotcha.
And I just got touched by Dead Man. Great, getting diddled. He sees my schlong and like, ah, yes.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness.
Not really.
But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. The name is unimportant. You know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Di Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Locknow via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug.
Oh my god, chill.
Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. Bibi's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The President's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Di Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he?
I mean, while you're down
Why
there...
didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Damn, God!
Yo, honestly, why is he crying?
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Can't remember if he knew about Sam the whole time.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou?
Dead? Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
He finally cares.
But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible.
Or
When you use the
invincible.
incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
But we're gonna do all this another stream because this is like another like 2 hours of end credits.
Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Bro, how long is
Doesn't
this
mean there's a
cutscene going
place
on
for
for? It's crazy. I forgot how long
I've
the
got no
cutscenes
ties
were
to
at the end of
anyone
this
or
game.
anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Leave him be fragile. Even the morning stage, he just lost his baby. He just lost his baby.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
We're doing this next stream because I don't have time anymore. And if I can figure out.
Lou.
Look how I opened up the map. like I said, next stream we'll be finishing it. But until then, stay safe and I'll see you guys in the next one.